Welcome back to my channel Nepal Tech Hub, and today in this video I'll show you how to SSH into your EC2 instance that you created in AWS. For the Windows machine we are using putty today, so make sure you have downloaded and installed putty, and also the PowerShell. PowerShell also can be installed in the MacBook as well. Let's go ahead and start our project. First of all, let's go create the VPC. That we need to have VPC created first, since public traffic is required for the SSH. So let's create the VPC and attach the internet gateway, and inside that VPC we will have our EC2 instance installed. On the top search bar you can type VPC and you will see the VPC on the first, and on your left side you will see your VPC subnet route table. Go to your VPC, and on the right top corner you can see create VPC. If you already have VPC available in your console, you will be able to see it, and if you want to create the new one, you can see on the right top corner create VPC. Give the name of your VPC. I'll give my video VPC. It will be easier for me to understand which VPC I just created, since I have multiple VPC. And now give the CIDR block. So 10.0.0.0 by 16 will give you the maximum IP addresses inside the VPC. Now hit create. You can see the message on the top in the green box says that VPC has been successfully created. Now it's time for internet gateway. Here is the same thing. Go on the top right corner and create internet gateway. Give the name my video internet gateway IGW, and there is no need for the tag for now, and just hit create internet gateway, and you can see a successful message. But we need to attach our internet gateway to the VPC. So make sure you have attached your internet gateway to the VPC, and here give the action and attach to VPC, and select the VPC that you want to attach your internet gateway. Now you can see my internet gateway has been successfully attached to my VPC I've created. Now let's go ahead and create a subnet, and you can see there I have multiple subnet already been created. But if you want to create the new subnet, go ahead and on top right corner see create subnet. The subnet will be created inside the VPC. That's why we have to select the right VPC that we want to create our subnet inside. So give the name for the subnet. I'll give my video public subnet as the name. It will be easier for me to understand. Find the CIDR block again. So for now I'll just give 10.0.0.0 by 24. Go ahead and do create subnet. You have successfully created the subnet as well. Now it's time for us to make it public. Go ahead and click on your subnet, select action, and edit subnet setting. From there you will see the auto assign IP setting. Enable auto assign public IP address so that all the resources that you have inside the subnet attach with public IP addresses by default. And now save. Okay, now it's time for the route table to confirm. Create the route table, give the name for your route table, and the route table will help you to route the traffic inside the VPC in and out. I'll keep the route table inside my VPC that I've just created. Hit create route table. Then it's time for us to go for the subnet associate, because we need to route the traffic from subnet to internet gateway. So edit the subnet associate. Now it's time for us to create the security group. Since the subnet label, they will have NACL network access control list. Instances label, they will have security group. So we need to create the security group. Create security groups under the security, and now hit create security group on the top right corner. Give the name of the security group. I'll give here my video security group. And you need to provide the description. And I like to make sure it is inside the correct VPC that I want to do. And here you need to give the inbound role. Since the security group explicitly deny the inbound role and allow all outbound roles, we have to customize our inbound role. So we are doing SSH here today. That's why I'll go ahead and create the rule for the SSH, and protocol will be still TCP, and the port is 22 for SSH, and the source will be from anywhere. This is not a right practice in the production environment. For this demo I'll just go ahead and do anywhere, but in the production environment you can narrow down your IP address, selecting my IP, and create. Now we have successfully given the inbound rule, and outbound rule has been already customized. The only thing that left is to create the route table to configure the route from our subnet to the internet gateway. Go to the route table, select your route table and go to route and hit edit routes and add route. Since they already have the default route for the internal communication, but since we are using public traffic flow inside the VPC, then customize our route table. The source will be from anywhere, and the target will be internet gateway, the one that we have just created. create the route. The route has been successfully created, security group has been created, and everything is set up. Now it's time for us to go ahead and create our EC2 instance. If you have any EC2 instance running, then it will be shown there on the instance running dashboard. Go ahead on the top right corner, launch instance, click there and give the name. I'll give my video instance here. It's time to select the OS. Since I'm using the free tier, I'll just leave it alone using Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux will be created using the 2 AMI. So here the instance type, you can select as per your application requirement. You can select any instance type that will be suitable for your project. For this video purpose, I'll just stick with the free tier. Now this is the catch part here. Get access to your EC2 instance from SSH. You need to have key pair. So create key pair. You need to give the name to your key pair and make sure the key pair type is RSA. It will give the .pom extension file and create the key pair. So once you hit create, it will download the file. Inside the network, I already have BPC and subnet has been already defined. Just to make sure, I'll go ahead and select my BPC. That's my video BPC, because I want this instance to be launched inside my BPC, where I have created the public subnet as well, and I have enabled public IP addresses. So I'll make sure, and I have the existing security group I have already created before. Select existing group, security group, and I'll give my video security group. You are successfully created the EC2 instance. Let's check. It will take a time and it's in the pending state right now. Just refresh the page and hold on for a second until it comes for the running state. Now you can see the instance is in the running state, and once you select the instance, you can see all the metadata of the instances, and here you can see the public IP address has been already assigned, and there's a private IP address as well, and the name on the left side. All the metadata related to the instances underneath. Hit connect from the top. You can see there's the option that you can do EC2 instance connect instantly right now from the console, and there's SSH client option as well. Let's do connect and check there's all the configuration has been configured properly or not to their instance. There you see this can be confirmed that EC2 instance has been successfully created with the correct configuration. Create a folder here, the video folder. I'm gonna do the SSH to the EC2 instance. Then I'll make sure using PowerShell or putty, I'll be able to see that video folder. Now on the Windows machine, if you're using putty, then we need to convert our POM file to the private key PPK extension, which is required puttygen. To do that, first go ahead and open puttygen. There you go, there's a putty key generator, and hit generate. Now you have the key generated for you. When you already have the existing private key that we have downloaded, that POM file, you can load those for file here and hit the load. So load an existing private key file, hit load, and now select the file that we have just downloaded. I have that saved in my desktop, but I can't see it because on the extension I have selected .ppk. So let's go ahead and change it to the all files. There you go, my video POM file. And we have successfully imported our key. Now we can download or save our private key. We don't need any extra layer of security for here. So I'll just give the same name. I'll change the file extension and I'll give the same name as a POM file and change the extension to ppk. I'll save in the same directory. Now I can X out of this puttygen, actually open the putty. You can see putty is open, and give the EC2 -user add IP address of your EC2 instance, and the IP address can be seen from here. You can see that's the instance ID on the top, and there's IP address on the bottom, and give the name so that it will be saved for the next session as well. EC2 user add AWS instance, or however you want to name it. From the left side, go to SSH and go to auth. Here browse for the same ppk file that we have just created. So here you can see my video instance SSH ppk. I'll select that and go to session back, and I'll save it first. And now I'll hit open. If this is your first time connecting to the instance, you'll see this alert box. Don't get scared, just hit yes. You're good to go. Now it is connected to your instance. Now let's check that the video folder that we have created using our console can be seen from SSH instance connection or not, so that we can confirm that our instance has been connected to the right instances. I'm here inside that video folder, and I'll create a file. There you go. You can see this one is in there. We have already confirmed that our instance is connected to the right one using our putty. There is a next option that we can connect to our instance. For that we can use PowerShell. So I'll show you how to connect from the PowerShell as well. So let's open PowerShell. The one thing about the PowerShell is wherever you saved your POM file, you need to be in the same directory. So I'll try to be in the same directory first. Now here I have saved that on my desktop, so I'll try to go to the desktop folder. There you can see inside the desktop folder I have video instance, ssh.ppk and pom file. Let's go back to the console. See SSH client underneath, you can see SSH and EC2 user @IP address. So just copy the command and paste it there, and if it is your first time again, it will ask you the fingerprint, so give yes, and now you can see it's connected. And you can also see there's a video folder that we have created using our console. Now I'll just create one more folder saying that PowerShell SSH, and just make sure I can see these from console. And I have created one more file inside the PowerShell SSH saying that SSH is complete. And let's check that we can see this from, before I exit out, let's see can I see that from console or not, just to confirm that we connected to the same instance. Yes, there you go, you can see it from here from the console as well. This is how you can connect using your PowerShell and your putty from Windows machine. And also PowerShell can be downloaded in your Mac as well. From the Mac terminal, if you want to connect to your EC2 instance doing SSH, it's the same command that you have to use, and you have to be in the same directory just like we did from the PowerShell. Only things different Mac terminal is you need to give the chmod, which is giving the access or correct access to the POM file that we have downloaded. So we need to do chmod and give 400 level of access to the POM file, where you can see it from here as well. There's given this step-by-step process. First be in the directory and give the chmod, then just use the same command that we use from our PowerShell, which is at the end. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. If you have any questions, please place that in the comment section below. I'll try to get with you as soon as possible and answer your questions. Thank you so much.